Hello, my name is Zach Price. I'm the director of Bella Goose Roastery here in Chiang Mai, Thailand.
Awesome. Tell us about you. How long have you been in Chiang Mai?
I've lived in Chiang Mai for just over 11 years. We moved here after living 10 years in Southern Africa.
Wow. And what has your time looked like since you've been here?
I've done a lot of different things here in Chiang Mai, mostly in agriculture and coffee. My first job here was working for ECHO, Ecological Concerns for the Hunger Organization, providing support, research, appropriate technology to smallholder farmers throughout Asia.
Wow, super cool. And since then, what have you done?
Since then, I've really tried to focus in on coffee agriculture and working through the entire supply chain, all the way from working with coffee farmers in northern Thailand, best practices in processing coffee, agriculture, as well as all the way through to doing roasting and barista training. I've done that in Chiang Mai, in all of Thailand, and traveled quite a bit around the world in order to be able to teach.
Yeah. And what do you teach through? What do you like to teach? What curriculum do you use?
I'm an authorized specialty trainer with the Specialty Coffee Association, which means that I can provide certified training to all of my students. We do training in roasting, brewing, barista, sensory, and green coffee. I think I really enjoy the roasting class and the sensory class the most because I'm just really passionate about tasting coffee, knowing what flavors are there, and roasting is a lot of how to get those flavors out of the coffee.
Yeah. Tell us about your family. What does your family like to do? What do they do here in Chiang Mai?
I've got 3 daughters. My oldest daughters moved to the US to study. My younger 2 are in international school here in Chiang Mai. They're all teenagers and very beautiful young women. They think Chiang Mai is home. If I say, let's travel back to the US for Christmas, they'll be like, no, I want to be home for Christmas, meaning Chiang Mai. Mm-hmm. My wife is from South Africa originally, so the fact that I'm American, she's South African, we get to live in a third culture is really good for our family, that it's not her home or my home, but this is our place together.
Mm-hmm. And what does Annika do here?
Annika runs a business fabricating handmade items such as purses and clothing, and she sells in the Bella Goose cafes, as well as supplies wholesale to boutiques in the US and Europe.
So you guys are just a family of crafty, creative people.
Yeah, my wife's artistic and I like to think I'm artistic, so I think we make a good pair because she's the real artist and I'm the one who can help be practical and get it done.
Yeah.
So
on your normal Saturday morning, what do you guys like to do? What kind of coffee do you make? How do you spend your time as a family?
Saturday mornings are usually pretty relaxed, although lately we've had soccer games on the weekends, doing a little bit of traveling for that for our daughter who plays soccer. I think when it comes to making coffee on Saturday morning, we want to make coffee because we want to enjoy sitting and talking together. I put a lot of effort in the week to making coffee really unique and special ways, and at home it's just a quick pour over so we can just sit down as a family and drink together. Mm-hmm. My oldest daughter living here will drink coffee. My youngest daughter doesn't, but we've told both of them from a young age they're allowed to drink coffee as long as they drink it black, no milk and no sugar.
Yep, that's the right way.
So,
does Annika like your coffee at home or in a cafe more?
Annika says the best tasting coffee is the coffee she doesn't have to make.
That's right.
So she likes it when I make coffee, and I really like it when she makes coffee because I'm making coffee all week. So there's usually a little bit of back and forth of who's making coffee this weekend, but we usually take turns, and we just enjoy having coffee together.
Sweet. That's awesome. Whenever you go to a coffee shop, what do you like to order? What's your favorite drink?
I like to order whatever's on the menu that I haven't seen in other cafes. But if I'm trying out a new place, I always order a cappuccino because I feel like a cappuccino has the right strength of coffee that I can taste it and know if the coffee's good quality or not, but enough milk to know, like, does the barista know how to steam milk? So I'm kind of like spying, seeing, oh, are they providing good coffee? And I kind of know that through ordering a cappuccino.
Right. I feel like I've even noticed that the coffee industry is changing quite a bit, and really popular right now.
Yes.
What kinds of things have you been learning recently about the coffee industry?
It's really interesting because there's been a big push in the last 10 years for specialty coffee and to really push these unique beans from unique origins and kind of transition from our traditional commodity dark roast into drinking a unique coffee from this place and experiencing that. But what I'm finding is the market is kind of circling back around, and not everybody can always make money that way. Sometimes you just have to provide a staple, no matter, even if it's just the most basic, good high quality coffee, but maybe not the unique fermentation or the super light roast so you taste the exact origin or terroir of the coffee. I see a lot of the big companies that started in specialty moving back to something more streamlined and medium roasts and blends in order to be profitable.
Yeah, makes sense. Can you tell us a little bit about Bella Goose Roastery and maybe why it started, what your hope is for the roastery?
I really wanted to provide a market and an opportunity for Thai farmers to share their coffee with the world, and with Chiang Mai, with all of Thailand, and then the people, the tourists that are here visiting, as they get to drink our coffee, they get to experience, oh, this is the hard work of these farmers that have meticulously harvested their coffee, picked out the defects, processed it, fermented it, and I want Bella Goose to be able to present their coffee in good light. I want us to roast it well and handle it well and say, hey, look what a great job these farmers did. And that was really the desire, as I've had years of working with farmers, helping them improve the quality of their coffee, and now I wanted a way to really be able to showcase it to the world and say, hey, look what these guys are doing, and it's amazing, and it's worth your time, it's worth your money, and it's really enjoyable to sit down on a Saturday morning and drink it.
So what is the dream, the big, hairy, scary goal of the Bella Goose Roastery?
The dream of the Bella Goose Roastery is to provide as many jobs as possible for people that would normally maybe not have an opportunity or not have a skill set that they thought was worthy of getting, a decent amount of money or a decent wage. And we want to be the place where people can come, learn a skill, get good at it, and grow in our company. And in order to do that, we have to be a big company. We have to sell a lot of coffee. We have to be one of the main people in Chiang Mai providing coffee. There's a lot of competition in Chiang Mai, and everybody's doing a great job. In fact, I've trained a lot of these guys, and by no means do I want to be better than them, but I feel like this is a big market. We have a lot of people visiting Chiang Mai every year that are wanting to buy coffee, and we have an opportunity to really grow and become the coffee place in Chiang Mai.
Totally. Is there anything else you want the Bella Goose Roastery customers to know about you as they meet you?
I love talking about coffee. If you see me in town, ask me coffee questions. I'm not gonna be like, oh no, I work with coffee, but I don't wanna talk about it. Like if you just walk up to me on the street and say, oh, you're Zach from Bella Goose, what coffee should I get? Or what do you think about this? Or there's this weird coffee where they're processing it with civet cats in the mountains. Like, I love having those conversations, and I love exploring coffee, not as a way to like showcase what I know, but just for fun, just to enjoy talking about it, because it's such an interesting product. It's agriculture, it's commercial, it's fine dining. It's like all of these things that go together, hospitality and people and community, and I really love to be able to talk about all that stuff.
That's awesome. We're excited that we get to spend more time learning from Zach Price and all that you are.
Can I say one more thing about the big dreams? Bella Goose really has a desire to have a positive impact on communities. So we see that by impacting the communities where we're buying coffee, the farmers we're buying from, for them to be able to earn a fair wage and provide for their families and for their communities to be healthy, safe places for their children to grow up, as well as the community of people, employees working at Bella Goose that come in every day from our community here in Chiang Mai, as well as the communities we're serving, for them to know we care about them, We're going to supply them with the best product possible at a price that's fair. We really want to be a blessing to the communities we're around, and we have a goal to reach as many communities as possible, but starting with our home community here. Thank you guys for caring about Bella Goose Roastery and our coffee, and all of our team here trying to provide you with the best coffee. We're really excited in the future to share more behind the scenes of what's going on here at the Roastery, and for us to be a part of each other's lives. So thank you for your time.